everyone, my name is Abby Andrew and welcome back to the René of Paris channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some of our most popular wig caps through all of our collections, including the René of Paris line, Amore, and Noriko, Orchid, and all the other lines as well. So many of the caps that I'm going to be discussing can be found in all of our lines. Some of them are more common in specific lines, so I'm going to go over all those details in this video. Now, I'm not going to be able to go over all of our cap constructions in this video because it is quite an extensive list. However, I will go over all of the major ones that you will see if you're looking through our collections. And of course, if you have any additional questions about any of the caps I'm going to discuss in this video, you can leave a comment below and we will get back to you as soon as we see it. And of course, if you want to learn more information about these wig caps, you can also visit our website, reneofparis.com. You can find a drop-down list of all of our different brands there, and you can view our catalogs online as well. And in the catalogs, there's a pretty solid breakdown of all of the cap constructions. So if you want to see more details, then I definitely recommend checking out our catalogs online as well. Some common terms that you'll find when looking at our different cap constructions are machine-tied, monofilament, lace front, and lace part. So I'm going to explain what all of these things mean. And there are different variations of all of these features. So I'm going to start off with the basic machine-tied cap. This is what it looks like from the inside. It has a very comfortable netting on the top of your head, and also all of our caps have adjustable straps at the nape of the neck. So as you can see, there's a little pull tab here and one on the other side of the cap as well. So you can tighten these to fit your head shape. The material along the outside of the cap is very soft as well, so it's very comfortable whether you're wearing it directly on a bald head or if you choose to wear a wig cap with your wigs. Machine-tied caps, such as this one, also feature open wefting in the back, so it's very breathable and comfortable on your head. This wig is the wig Elliot from the Noriko Collection in the color Mulberry Brown. So as you can see with the machine-tied cap, it gives you a really nice volume to your wigs. So if you like voluminous hair, machine-tied caps are a great way to go. They also have really fantastic durability. Machine-tied caps like this one can be found in a number of our collections. They can especially be found in collections like the Noriko line, which features some really beautiful voluminous wigs, and you can also find this cap construction in our René of Paris line as well. The next type of wig cap I'm going to go over is the monofilament wig cap. Now there is single monofilament and there is double monofilament. In collections like our Amore line, for example, this is a very common wig cap because the Amore line is particularly designed for people with hair loss in mind, and double monofilament is supposed to be very comfortable on a bald head. I myself have alopecia, so I'm completely bald under this head, and this I can definitely vouch that this is a very comfortable wig cap for me. So this is an example of what single monofilament looks like. Now what monofilament is it's individual strands of hair that are hand tied to the inside of the cap. So I'll show you in just a moment what that looks like when you're actually wearing it, but it gives you a very realistic looking top, so it looks like the hairs are growing directly out of your head because they're individually sewn onto the hair cap, like individual hairs would be growing out of your head. So this is what single monofilament looks like. This one happens to feature a lace front, which I'll get into in a minute. And this here is what a double monofilament layer looks like. So they both have the same effect when you're actually wearing them as far as the realism on your scalp, but the double monofilament just has a second layer of monofilament to make it extra smooth on your scalp. Now, as someone that wears these wigs on my bare head, I don't even wear a wig cap. I find all of these wigs very comfortable on my head, but if you happen to have a sensitive scalp, then the double monofilament might be a great option for you because it's extremely soft and comfortable. Now, monofilament wig caps in general are very common, especially in the Amore Collection, because the Amore Collection is particularly designed for people with hair loss in mind. And the double monofilament wig cap is especially popular in that collection because it is so comfortable on a bald head. Monofilament wig caps and machine-tied wig caps can also have a feature called lace front, which is this piece here. Now that gives you a very realistic looking hairline. This wig cap that I'm holding right here is an example of the XO Plus wig cap. With the regular monofilament wig cap, you have this open wefting. Now with the standard double monofilament wig cap, you have this open wefting, which is the same type of thing you saw on the machine-tied wig cap, which is very breathable. However, with the XO cap and the XO Plus cap, you have this soft mesh netting that's very comfortable on your head as well, for the extra added comfort. In the Amore line, you'll also find the XO cap and the XO Plus cap. Here is an example of the XO cap. It has that same soft netting on the back. And the XO cap has the double monofilament and a very thin, small layer of lace front, just to have the bare minimum, just to have it extra comfortable, but still have that realistic looking hairline that I'll show you in a moment. And then this one here is an example of the XO Plus cap, which has the single layer of monofilament and the lace front, more of a full lace front than the XO cap. And both of these types of caps also feature the adjustable straps. So with this one, it's actually Velcro. So you can go ahead and just open that, like so, pull it a little bit tighter, and stick it back down on the Velcro just to adjust it to your proper head size. Here's what the XO Plus cap looks like on. This is on the wig Royce, which is new this year from the Amore Collection. So this has the single monofilament. So when you pull that hair aside, you can kind of see the effect of having exposed scalp, so it's very realistic on your head. And this wig also features the lace front. Now lace front is what allows you to push the hair back and have a very realistic looking hairline as if it's growing out of your own head. It also allows you to change the parting of the hair any way you want. So you could pull it to the right completely and have that exposed scalp, or pull it to the left completely, or a middle part, depending on what you feel like wearing that day. So it does give you optimal flexibility. Now between the single monofilament and the double monofilament cap, it'll pretty much look the same from the outside of the cap. The difference is just that extra layer of monofilament from the inside of the cap for that added layer of comfort if you do have a particularly sensitive scalp. However, like I said, all of these caps that I'm discussing are still very comfortable on a bald head. There's also such a thing as a partial monofilament wig cap, and this is an example of that. So that's kind of like a fusion between the machine-tied cap and the monofilament cap, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get the volume from the machine-tied part of the cap, and that really realistic looking part on the other side of the cap. Now this is also ideal for some people who don't really think they're going to be changing their parts much anyway, because a lot of us in our day-to-day life, we kind of do stick with one type of part and don't change it up that often. So if you're one of those people, then a partial monofilament cap might be a great option for you. This wig here is Reese from the Noriko Collection. Now there are a couple of wigs in that collection that come in multiple different types of caps. So Reese comes in a fully machine-tied cap, or you can get it in the partial monofilament cap. It just depends on your preference. So here's what that monofilament cap looks like on top. There are different variations of all of these caps that I've discussed so far. So machine-tied caps will sometimes come with a lace front and sometimes not. And monofilament wig caps sometimes have a lace front and sometimes they don't. A lace front is particularly useful if it's the kind of wig and style that you want to be able to brush back out of your face and to still have that really realistic looking hairline. However, if you have a sort of side bang or bang like this, then the hairline really isn't exposed anyway, so you don't really need that lace front. So it really just depends on the style and how you plan on styling your wig. If you are someone that likes to brush the hair back out of your face, then a lace front might be a great way to go. In the Amore collection, you'll also find some wigs that are hand-tied. So Nala and Callie are two examples of wigs like that. Now that just gives you a very, very lightweight and soft cap. However, it's pretty similar effect to monofilament as well as that really realistic looking hairline. So just so you can see, that is what that wig cap looks like. It is extremely lightweight. And as always, it has the adjustable straps. Sometimes you'll find the adjustable straps that are kind of like a tank top strap that you just adjust, and sometimes you'll find the Velcro straps which lie completely flat once they're stuck in place, so it's very comfortable. This wig is Nala from the Amore Collection. Now to show you what that hand-tied cap looks like, let me part the hair. This also has a lace front. So when you pull the hair to whatever side, you'll have that appearance of the exposed scalp, no matter where you part it. And because of the lace front, you also get that really natural looking hairline in the front when you pull it back. So we've talked about lace front wigs. There's another feature you'll find called lace part. So some wigs will be both lace front and lace part. Now what that gives you is the lace front, which is very natural in the front, but then it extends back to the part on the wig cap, so it just keeps that realistic looking hairline just extending back a little bit, similar to monofilament. When you have lace front, lace part, sometimes you'll find it on the side of the wig cap, like on this Kai wig from René of Paris. So as you can see, you have that very natural looking lace front that I was discussing, and the lace front extends into a lace part on one side of the cap, and the other half of the cap is machine tied, so you get that nice durability and volume, and you just have the realistic looking part on the other side. So while Kai has the part on the side, there are other wigs that are lace front and lace part that are in the middle. So it just depends on what type of part you prefer in your cap. So if you are getting a lace front, lace part wig, definitely pay attention to where the lace part falls on the cap. So here's an example of a wig where it falls in the middle. This is Cheyenne from René of Paris. Again, both of these wigs are lace front, lace part, but with Cheyenne, the part falls in the middle, and with Kai, the part falls on the side. And here's the Cheyenne wig on with the lace front, lace part in the middle. Lace front, lace part wigs can be found in a number of different collections from René of Paris, Noriko, Muse, and Orchid, and more. So when you're deciding which wig to buy for yourself, definitely look into the different types of wig caps that the different wigs come in to decide which is best for you. Again, if you like to be able to push the hair out of your face, lace front is a great option. If you like to be able to change the part any which way, monofilament is a really great option. And if you like extra volume, then machine tied caps are a really great option. And again, there are different variations of all of these. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Instagram to learn more about all of our different wigs and to stay up to date on our latest tutorials for wigs. If you have any other questions about our different wig caps, definitely leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube to stay up to date with our latest wig tips and tutorials. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.